The federal bureaucracy provides services, regulates businesses, and implements laws. But many people feel that it is inefficient and a drain on our resources. During the 2012 presidential campaign, one candidate suggested getting rid of the Departments of Energy, Education, and Commerce. Another presidential hopeful suggested that the Congress eliminate the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. The EPA and the Departments of Education and Energy have all been established since 1970, along with the Department of Homeland Security and other federal agencies. The federal government has grown tremendously. So, is it time to cut it down? Should Congress cut the bureaucracy to reduce the size and costs of government?
I'm definitely anti-government. The government is way too powerful, and I think a lot of this should be states' rights, local rights, and I think the government should get out of a lot of the business that it's in. It doesn't run any business efficiently. None of them. You name it. You name any business, it doesn't run it efficiently. And we have a bloated government.
I think any organization, by virtue of being an organization, a large one at that, I'm sure it has a lot of baggage and things that we don't need. The trick is understanding and prioritizing what are those things that we need to cut down. I happen to think that in the United States, perhaps some of the more obscure services, things like some of the funding that we get for education, I think sometimes is misappropriated. So yeah, definitely.
Some people think we should get rid of parts of the federal bureaucracy. They believe that state and local governments and private industries would do a better job. Others believe that a big bureaucracy makes the federal government too powerful. Some people also argue that the government doesn't need to provide specific services or regulations. Yet cutting out entire departments would eliminate many services, and some people disagree with these suggestions. Let's hear from the other side.
Cutting down the size of the government is not an answer. It's too broad a subject. You know, there's a lot of good involved there. There is waste, but you're going to have waste. You're going to have waste everywhere.
I don't think budget cuts should come necessarily by destroying certain regulatory bodies that have actually done a great impact on American society. EPA, enacted by Nixon, in fact, in the 70s, has made our air cleaner and our water safer, and that's just simply the fact because market forces sometimes don't align with moral ends, and that must be given greater consideration.
If we cut the Department of Energy, cut the Department of Education, cut the department, like Ron Paul wants to eliminate the Environmental Protection Agency, people really be hurt by these things. I think we need somebody there sort of keeping an eye on things and making us be our best selves.
Many Americans believe that the federal bureaucracy supports the needs of a large nation. And if we make substantial cuts, we hurt the people. The bureaucracy implements regulations that protect consumers, workers, children, travelers, farmers, and Americans from all walks of life and in many different situations. The federal bureaucracy also provides a wide range of services that support large and small businesses, and even individuals. If you've driven on an interstate highway or watched public television, you've benefited from the federal bureaucracy. Many presidents run on platforms to reduce the red tape of the government bureaucracy. Most Americans want an efficient, responsive government. However, Americans don't want to lose the benefits and protections they receive as a result of the bureaucracy. This begs the question, can we realistically reduce the size of bureaucracy? Is there a way to cut the size and cost of government without hurting the public? Are there services or regulations we don't need? How can Congress figure out the best way to make our federal bureaucracy more effective and efficient?